And back here on the other side of the pond this morning, we are taking a live look out over downtown Detroit. Let's get you ready for your Sunday forecast now. Hallie, I know you were tracking rain showers. Some of us already waking up to those. How intense are they going to be today?
You know, it looks light, which is great news. In my drive-in, just had a few sprinkles, barely even had to use the wiper. So we're looking at that more than anything else. A heavier rain is situated for tomorrow. So that's kind of setting the stage for the start of the week. Warmer, more humid tomorrow too. So that'll correlate with the warm front coming through. But today it's an occasional sprinkle, a shower, especially before noon today. We get into the afternoon and some of this rain will just start to migrate further north. But we're seeing it on radar. Radar looks much more impressive than what's actually reaching the ground. But keep in mind, anytime you see the darker shade of green, you're likely going to see some of that rain. Very widely scattered across the area. The warm front is still down to our south, so it is going to be touch and go through the morning hours. 59 degrees downtown, 57 in Ann Arbor, 60 for you in Pontiac. And I stepped out the door and I knew, yes, it's a warmer start to the day, even feels a little bit more humid. Temperatures, in fact, 10 to 15 degrees warmer. So you're going to notice that first thing. It was a little cool yesterday, not necessarily the case this morning. Looking at where the warm front is, it's down to the south, and on the north side of that front is where we're seeing these scattered rain showers again, mainly on the light side. This will pull northward through the course of the day today, and as it does, it'll start to again push those showers further north of the city, even north of M59 by the afternoon. 61 degrees in Chicago, but 70 in St. Louis, 55 in Cincinnati. So we do have that range of temperatures, a little more warmth to the 70. The day today will drop down into the low 60s, and then highs pop up to 80 or even above tomorrow. So tomorrow's a warm day because we're fully entrenched within that warm front, and then we're also going to see a little bit more, feel a little more humidity. So hour by hour forecast, this is 2:30 in the afternoon. We saw the radar with the showers this morning kind of pulling up toward Mount Clemens, Pontiac, up toward Lapeer. A little further north, the better the chance. And then overnight, that's exactly the pattern. It's going to head even up a little further north toward Alpena, the Traverse City area, the UP. So we're going to start dry tomorrow morning, but waiting on the cold front for the second half of the day. At 2, 3 o'clock, we notice a few of these showers trying to pop up. They look very random. It's not that organized line yet, but by the time we get to the evening hours, we're talking after 7 p.m. That's when we're likely going to see the cold front come through, some heavier rain, and this could certainly be some very heavy downpour activity and a few thunderstorms that could be on the stronger side too. We're not in the risk assessment, but we'll be watching it, and then we'll dry out behind it on Tuesday. So our highs today are going to range from the upper 60s if you're north toward Port Sanilac, Lapeer, Pontiac to 70s from Detroit southward. The warmest day tomorrow in the 80s.
Hallie, thank you. This morning, you're going to be feeling more pain at the pump, especially if you're one of the drivers in a Northern California community. Listen to this. A gas station in Mendocino, California is now charging nearly $10 a gallon. According to Gas Buddy, that officially makes it the most expensive gas in the country. I should hope so. At Schlafler's Auto Repair, Supreme Unleaded is $9.91 a gallon, while regular unleaded is currently going for $9.60. Fortunately, though, prices at the small coastal town north of San Francisco, they are something of an outlier. Gas Buddy shows most average prices in California are a little over $5 a gallon. And closer to home, Michigan's gas prices are now topping the nation's average. According to AAA, the current national average for gas is sitting at $4.84 a gallon this morning. Here in Michigan, drivers are paying on average $5.04 for a gallon of unleaded. This time 1 year ago, AAA reported on average it was just $3.02 per gallon. And here in Metro Detroit, most drivers right now are paying $5 for gas. According to AAA, the current average sits at $5.12. That is a 44-cent jump from the same time last week. And get this, heading into summer last year, we were paying $3.01 per gallon. We'll be right back. More news coming up next. Thousands in the crowd following a bye week for Detroit City FC, and the Tigers hoping to bat their way back into the winning column after a game against the Yankees. 7 Action sports reporter Sydney Carriel has those highlights and more in your morning sports.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sydney Carriel with your sports update. Well, after a bye week, Detroit City FC returned to league play with a road test against the Pittsburgh Riverhounds SC. This is the second meeting between the two, with the first match ending in a 1-1 draw. There was over 4,000 in this crowd this Saturday night, and in the 30th minute, Luis Arguda with a nice through ball to Albert Dikwa. He gets the Hounds on the board first. It's 1-0, but don't count out Detroit FC. In the 70th minute, watch this. Michael Reif with a beautiful ball. Declan Wynn receives it, cuts it back, then finds Maxi Rodriguez for the finish. What a goal. We are tied up 1-1, and that's how this one will end. For the second time this season, these two end in a draw. Well, after Friday night's beating from the Yankees, the Tigers were hoping to forget about that and find a way to get back in the win column. This time around, the Tigers kept the less runs on the board, but they still couldn't get it going at the plate. Detroit had a rough one this afternoon while getting shut out for the second straight game in New York, falling 3-0. It's now 18 straight scoreless innings. On a positive note, though, Detroit's rookie right-hander Bo Brisky kept the Tigers in it. Even after Aaron Judge hit a homer on the very first pitch of the game, Brisky wasn't rattled at all. He held the Yankees to only 3 hits and 2 runs through 6 innings.
I just had a lot of fun out there, so yeah, it does give you confidence knowing that you can go against this lineup. It's a good lineup, but if I execute my stuff, I'm going to give my team a chance.
The Tigers will look to get the win today against the Yankees at a different start today at 11:35 a.m. So hopefully that'll help them get some runs on the board here. Well, that's a look at your morning sports. Have a great Sunday, everyone.
On the next In Real Life.
All of my life, I've tried to run from death.
We transform human remains into soil.
Wow, this is breathtaking.
I would have fulfilled Andrew's last wish no matter what it was, but I'm glad he chose this. It's life-giving. This isn't the end of them.
The New Death on In Real Life. New episode tonight at 8:30, 7:30 Central. Only on Newsy.
Seven Action News This Morning starts right now.
Welcome back at 6:30 on this Sunday morning. It is June 5th as we take this live look out over Campus Martius Park there in downtown Detroit. Kind of a gray start to your day. I'm Jen Shantz. Thanks so much for staying with us at 6:30. I'm joined by 7 First Alert meteorologist Hallie Vogel with a check of your forecast. And Hallie, as I stepped out the door this morning, I could feel it was warmer, and I could also feel, or I should say my hair could feel, the humidity was a little higher than I'd like to.
I know. I step out the door. When I feel that, I'm always like, oh, brother, here we go again.
I let out a sigh.
Exactly. Tomorrow's going to be worse. So tomorrow's our muggy day of the week. So just got to plan on that if you have to. But we're looking at a few showers this morning. So we do have enough of a dew point to get the moisture going and a few of these rain showers to actually hit the ground. What's showing up on radar is a lot more than what's actually reaching the ground, in fact. But scattered light showers, even a few sprinkles are coming through. And this is really widespread. So it's not confined to 1 or 2 areas across the area, but it is light. Now, as I pull back the radar and satellite, you can see a lot more rain back over Lake Michigan. So as we get into the afternoon, I think more of this will start to migrate north of the city than what we'll see to the south. But 57 degrees in Ann Arbor, 59 and raining in Detroit. It is 60 in Pontiac. And our temperatures today will be in the low 70s. So temperatures a little bit shy of what we typically see, like the mid 70s for highs. But we do get there tomorrow. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, more humid, warm. But we also have to track more rain, which some of it could be heavy in your full forecast.
Hallie, thank you. This morning, we're working to learn more about a deadly shooting on Detroit's east side. Detroit police say one person was shot and killed in the area of Rawns and Chapin Street. That's not far from Gratiot. We're told the suspected shooter is in custody this morning. Investigators telling 7 Action News there was a disturbance between the two people, which broke out into a fight. No word yet on any charges. A united front in Detroit. Hundreds of people, including police officers, marched down East Grand Boulevard Saturday during the annual Silence the Violence rally. The aim of this march is to come up with ways to end gun violence and honor the victims. Marie Shoulders says her son was just 21 years old when he was shot and killed back in 2007. His killer was never caught. Marie has been seeking justice for her son for years and says enough is enough.
Each year, the message gets stronger and stronger that we need to do something, especially in the face of all the other gun violences that are happening across the United States today. People are tired, and we're ready to stand together, and we're ready to get some results.
This year marked the 15th anniversary of the Silence for Violence March. Also, some sad news to report this morning. A face we've all seen. The original Gerber baby, Ann Turner Cook, has passed away. The likeness of Cook as a baby, gracing labels of Gerber products for more than 90 years. Her actual identity, though, was not known for decades. In 2018, Cook passed the marketing torch on to Lucas Warren, a 1-year-old from Georgia who was the first child with Down syndrome to be named a Gerber baby. Cook passed away at 95 years old. Health experts say new variants are on track to keep COVID-19 circulating at high levels this summer. They also say the variants may escape immunity created by vaccines and past infections. Researchers tested the antibodies of the blood of vaccinated and boosted people, and also antibodies from those who'd recovered from a breakthrough COVID infection. And they found that 2 of the latest variants are more likely to lead to breakthrough infections. Infectious disease expert Dr. Anthony Fauci says a new kind of vaccine is now needed.
You want a vaccine that if you administer it in a nasal or oral way, it will give you enough upper airway protection that not only will you prevent infection, you'll prevent transmission. And that's the major full court press that we're putting on now in the scientific community.
Dr. Fauci also stressed that current vaccines and boosters still provide a good amount of protection from COVID, hospitalization, and death. In other local news this morning, the 2021 Ford Bronco is at the center of a federal safety investigation. More than 24 owners have complained about engine failures. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, the catastrophic engine failure is tied to a faulty valve within the EcoBoost engines. Documents filed with NHTSA now show that 25,000 Broncos may have this problem. A recall has not yet been issued. If you were planning to check out the return of Bark on Biddle in downtown Wyandotte, the clock is ticking. Today is the last day to check it out. The event for dogs and their humans is happening in the parking lot on the riverfront that's just off Oak Street, east of Biddle Avenue, along with a grass section of Bishop Park there. Bark on Biddle is a chance to shop, drink, and of course to play with our furry friends. The event also features vendors offering homemade dog treats, unique toys, and the latest in doggy fashion. For the humans, there's of course live entertainment and adult beverages to sip on. Today's activities start at noon. Admission is $5. Kids 12 and under are free. 7 Action News reporter Faraz Javed will be there live in the center of all the action at Bark on Biddle starting this morning at 9 o'clock. Stay with us. Still to come here on 7 Action News, streaming fatigue. With so many different subscriptions, families are finding it increasingly difficult to keep up. We'll show you how to slim down on those streaming platforms to save money without sacrificing content. Plus, the future of Social Security, recipients potentially in jeopardy, the startling new report on just how soon officials say that money could run out. You're watching 7 Action News this morning. The future of Social Security payments is up in the air. That's according to a new report. Social Security and Medicare trustees say Americans will stop getting full benefits in about 13 years if Congress doesn't act. The funds projected to run dry in 2035. The outlook even worse for Medicare. Its hospital insurance trust fund will only be able to pay until 2028. Medicare will then cover 90% of total benefits. A Social Security official says Congress needs to raise revenues by a third, cut costs by a quarter, or some combination of the two. Well, it feels like the cost of just about everything is going up right now, including the streaming services you pay for each month. If you're looking to save a few bucks, it may be time to reevaluate which subscriptions to keep and which ones to cancel. Consumer reporter John Matarese shows us how you can cut down on your bills while still enjoying the shows you love.
Jim Richardson loves watching streaming shows with his 3 children.
Mighty Redbird!
But his streaming TV bill is almost as expensive as his old cable bill.
YouTube TV for our live. It just went up to $70 a month. Netflix, Disney Plus, which the kids love. Through T-Mobile this year, we're getting Paramount Plus and Apple TV.
Like so many other families, they've now reached a point of streaming fatigue where you have so many different streaming channels, it starts to get hard keeping track of how many you have.
You start forgetting which shows are on which service.
Jim Wilcox with Consumer Reports says a lot of people lose track of what they're paying for until a giant like Netflix raises prices.
You're probably on auto renew and you don't really consider it that much.
Heinz College professor Raul Talang says prices are going up as companies spend excessive amounts of money on new and exclusive content.
Too much content is being made by the streaming providers and not all of them is being consumed at the same rate.
So what can you do to save money and still binge watch your favorite shows? Consider a free service like Pluto or Tubi. Look for services that offer free trial periods and consider jumping in and out of services.
Jump in for a month, you pay your $5, and then you jump over to another service.
With living expenses up sharply, the last thing you want to do is pay for a service you don't use.
When consumers are looking to figure out where they can sort of trim the fat in their budgets, I think that we're going to see is that streaming services are one area where they're going to cut back.
And that way,
I think we'll keep maybe no more than 2 or 3 streaming services.
You don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
Important tips there. Stay with us. Coming up next, it's the perfect pageant. Hundreds of felines coming together in competition for the crown. We'll take you to Brazil, where the kittens are getting combed and buffed for that coveted top spot. Plus, an educational opportunity, interacting with bugs. Coming up in a live interview, the woman behind the one-of-a-kind Bugs on Wheels experience. Those stories and more after the break, but first we're going to check back in with Hallie.
All right, overcast sky this morning, even a few showers, so occasional rain this morning. Drier for the afternoon and highs in the 70s. Let you know what your work week looks like in your full forecast ahead.
Some frightening moments on US 23 near Brighton Saturday after a plane made an emergency landing right next to the freeway. The pilot landing a 1946 single-engine plane in the median of the freeway near Silver Lake and Lee Roads. We're told the pilot was not hurt, thankfully. The landing causing traffic backups along the freeway. The plane has since been moved and traffic is back to normal there.
We are looking at a few showers this morning, and it looks like a lot of that rain will start to migrate north of the city toward the afternoon. It's all being pushed northward by a warm front. That warm front is making it feel just a little bit more humid today, but more so tomorrow. So tomorrow, we're actually looking at a wet start to the week by the afternoon and especially the evening, some heavier rain, and then a seasonable stretch, mostly 70s in our 7-day forecast. I will say that. Looking at the radar, and again, a lot of this just sprinkles or a light rain shower, and some of it not even reaching the ground, but it is pretty widespread. The warm front is still well to our south at this point. 59 degrees downtown, 57 in Ann Arbor, 60 in Pontiac, and 52 degrees at Port Huron right now. Our temperatures are anywhere from 10 to, you can see, 15 degrees warmer this morning in Ann Arbor, 12 degrees warmer in Troy, and gained 9 degrees at Metro Airport. Feeling that, I think, once you step out the door, too. Here's where the warm front is, and you can see the association with the center of low pressure and the warm front. That's where the severe weather will be around Oklahoma City northward. For us, we're just on the north side with a few showers from time to time as this pushes north during the day today. 61 in Chicago, but 50s back to the north and west in Fargo, Minneapolis. It's sort of the warmer weather that we'll face for tomorrow. So once that warm front does come through, it'll allow those south winds today, bumping our temperatures into the 70s, but closer to 80, I think even above tomorrow. Looking at our hour-by-hour forecast, a few of these showers dotted across the area this morning, pushing northward mainly for the afternoon, so overall fairly dry. Even further north tomorrow morning, so I think we'll start dry for your morning rush hour, for any outdoor plans if you're extending your weekend into Monday. But by the time we get to 3 o'clock, a few showers are going to try to pop up, and that's out ahead of the cold front. The cold front comes through during the late afternoon or even more toward the evening hours, and you can see that line of stronger, at least, rain and storm storms. Heavy downpours expected, and some areas could receive an inch or more of rain. So we'll watch for that. Maybe even some localized flooding concerns with those heavy downpours. Behind it on Tuesday, we dry out pretty quickly, and then it looks like we'll stay dry for at least a day or two. So periodic showers mainly through the morning. Temperatures will range from the 60s Port Sanilac, Lapeer, near 70 Port Huron, to low 70s from Detroit southward today. 83 tomorrow with showers and storms tomorrow afternoon and evening. Mid 70s for Tuesday. It looks like we're back to some rain on Wednesday. And again, those temperatures mainly in the 70s.
Sounds good.